What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another reaction video? So peep it up next. They got Ab-Soul on the phone. Mac Wap got Ab-Soul on the phone. Just to let y'all know what's going on, man. And like I said, and everybody said I was crazy. Everybody said I was crazy. So I went through a little bit of this, back and forth between Mac Wap and Ab-Soul. And, I was trying to break down his video that he dropped. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing that he dropped, explaining, like just going back and referencing how this whole beef started with the East and the West. And, well, not the East and the West, Joey in the West. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, it's exactly the way I explained it when people were telling me I was out of my tree, bro. Y'all was telling me in the comments. Now, don't get me wrong. Other people were agreeing. But it was mixed. It was a mix. You always tend to zoom into the negative comments. Now I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but when I'm right, I'm right. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button. Seems like this whole thing was a friendly fade, man. It was all set up. It was like they knew this was coming. This was like, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. Like I said, when he said too much West Coast D-Lick, everybody got in their feelings, man. He wasn't dissing like that. It wasn't like that. Ain't really like that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get right into it. Let's see what they're talking about, all right?
Let go.
Like, nigga soul brought Carver D around. Like, it just really tapped in. So that's
Barber D though.
Yeah, Barber D. Yo, for real.
God, I bought Daylight.
Facts.
Yeah, we really like, dog. Tell these niggas, man. Aside from rap, man, we like.
No facts.
Bro, bro, we was all supposed to bark each other out.
Yeah.
All the homies just bark each other out.
Facts, bro.
Rap, like, bro, we the real Black Panthers.
No,
bro.
that's real. I was literally speaking on that type right now.
Like, that's what we really be on. You feel me?
Yeah, but all that. So
oh yeah, I call it perfect. Yeah, and I just got off the phone with that day. Like, man, what's like? We said the same, man. You funny,
Yo, you really a funny ass.
He high.
Oh, hell
Hey,
yeah.
but look,
He definitely,
You
he
hilarious,
definitely
bro.
I really.
He didn't even know what pair of shoes to wear. Look at all the shoes in the background. You see that? He didn't even know what. He like, since y'all can't see him, I'm gonna put him over here. He got all the uptowns out.
Listen, I really had a point. I don't know, but is there any questions? Is there any questions before I get into my shit?
Okay, let me ask you. I got a couple quick ones. So the people want to know: are you getting that reason?
Well, I do believe in rhyme and reason. I mean,
all right. So this goes back to my thing. Like I was saying, like I don't feel like Ab was jacking the whole everybody jumping in and doing all of that. And he said, I do believe in rhyme and reason. He was getting that reason where people were telling me I was wrong. People was, you know what I'm saying, was taking that too much D-licking too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just overreacted to the statement. Now watch when you find out where it's from and everything else, and you find out the history and everything, and you're going to see that these guys all really do get along. That this just was like one of them, in the West, they call it friendly fades. It was just one of them spawn match, man. They just was testing their pens, you know what I'm saying? There was basically, they was keeping their hip hop. That's all they was doing.
I get it.
They all cool together, you know what I'm saying? And it's just funny. It was just funny, the comments I was getting, man.
Oh, I know.
If I had the time to pull it up, I'd be like, damn, y'all be listening to these big YouTubers too much, man. Y'all be just like anything they say, y'all just like literally take it as his gospel. Y'all take it as his gospel. And it's funny because I see a lot of big YouTubers take my words verbatim when they go on certain places and lives. And I'm like, yo, you taking my words verbatim. But just the other day, I seen you react to it, and it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But hey, let's get back to it, man. I ain't here to toot my horn. I am. I'm over here, just to say, hey, I was right.
Hey, you hilarious, bro. You really crazy.
Hey, look, let me tell you, look, we outside, man. Listen.
We definitely outside right now.
I want to know why lit the charger on fire and Dale's liquor. So everybody go ask the reason why he lit the red charger on fire and he lit Dale's liquor on fire.
Recently in the video?
In the studio, and I guess that's the last thing I seen from him though.
Oh, I gotta check that then.
Bro, like he wasn't even.
This is after TDE.
Yeah.
You are lying.
Wow, man, I'm telling you. I mean, I know we ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I take it seriously because he's supposed to be.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So that is smoke. I don't want to act.
So right there, he's telling you there is smoke with reason. There's smoke with reason. He got smoke with reason.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, he a clown though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you really a crazy ass.
I'm on that right there.
You are.
I'm on that. Like, I'm tired of niggas playing. Give me my bride.
See, I don't even want to ask about that bar you followed up with for no reason, because that's crazy.
Yeah,
all right,
that was crazy.
This nigga say that was crazy.
To it, yeah. Hey, but I really don't like that. I really don't like that saying though, that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that saying.
Why though?
The whole, like, 'cause it's just too vague. Like the whole, like I like the, for every action there's a reaction type thing.
Facts.
And the homegirl got like put it, like she said, within every event lies reason.
Mm.
I like that. So, you know what I'm saying? More than this, about what.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know that was like a supercharged lighter, a flame torch, flamethrower. I thought it was an asthma pump. And I was about to be like, yo, he's smoking, but he got an asthma pump in his hand. I did not know it was a torch.
Hey, I know people that smoke and got asthma.
I know, but it's diabolical to have the pump in your hand while you smoke. It's like, yo.
Whatever, y'all want to make it about. But, take it how you want to take it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said reason might take it as so going at him, but I
take
like
it how you want to take it. But, I got questions for him, dog, because,
So, all right, okay, so that's that. So you should be expecting some bars from that soon.
Oh.
So there you go. He was going at reason. Like, yo, go check out our, what was the name of the song?
It was an untitled track.
Oh, it was untitled, yeah. But yeah, the one that Absol, everybody's like, nah, he ain't going at them, this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, he was. He was going in on everybody that had nothing to do with the beef. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Rayvon and Daylight. Yeah. Like I said, that should be the exception. Mm-hmm. Because Joey called him out. Mm-hmm. Joey name dropped him, so I understand it. But we all know who that first thing was towards. You know what I'm saying? The first, like, you know what I'm saying? That was trying to call out Kendrick. But like I said, they were light bars. You know what I'm saying? Every time he went at Kendrick, it wasn't nothing heavy. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it was just one of them things. They were all like this, bro.
Yeah. Like nobody was disrespectful in the senses of like how it could have went.
Yeah, it was one of them things, but then it just like, yo, everybody else jumped in. So it's like, damn, bro, y'all like messing up my whole shit right here. You know what I'm saying? I feel where Ray could feel like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where y'all come from? You know what I'm saying?
I had this, yo.
Where'd y'all come from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. And mind you, the record, I like it. It's a good record. It's a good record.
Yeah, shout out that nigga Low the Great. And
shout out Low.
The biggest bucko, Python P.
Yes, sir. Python going crazy, bro. I like what's going on with Python right now.
Bro, he going crazy right now.
No, for sure. So, okay, it's some more bars you said in there. We're going to get you a call.
Man, let's talk about it, man. Man.
Okay.
That's
so, what's so crazy because I wanted to have you pull up. But we can do it. It's cool. So, listen.
It's cool. This better.
This better for sure. So,
I'm a ghost right there.
So like you got a lot of going on right now around your name.
I got a lot of going on right there, bro.
Oh Lord. Okay, so was you disappointed in the records that came from the West Coast?
All right, it's not that I was disappointed, right? Like, what the thing is, like, it got diluted because, like, I kind of feel like everybody just kind of, like, started taking the opportunity, like, being opportunist about it, and then what they don't understand is, and like, you know, shout out my nigga Ray, man. Like, Ray kicked it off, to be honest.
Yeah, Ray on that.
Like, so, like, you know what I'm saying?
He on that.
He on that. So, like, it should have stayed right there. You know, light gonna do what light do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And, like, you gotta, like, so it should have stayed right there. Like, when these other people hopping in, like, and don't know, they didn't know this was a friendly fade.
Yeah.
So in code, it was one of those things where, hey, we both gonna do this. We're gonna make this paper. You know what I'm saying? We gonna light the internet on fire with this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a friendly fade. It was one of them things. You know, they was just going back and forth. It was competitive brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. Nobody else knew what was going on. Everybody, like, you know, got booty hurt. And it was like what I said, yo, I think people were too sensitive to that bar. He wasn't calling out no names, no nothing, you know. I mean, Ray came in, hey, he did his thing. Now, I should have been left as that. And I said that. And I felt like it wouldn't have been looked at the way that it was if you just had two MCs going at it. Everybody crying about Lux getting involved. Of course he got Lux involved because him and Daylight forever was supposed to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you got 20 rappers coming out the blue. Mm-hmm. You might as well, so, but then everybody get mad because he get him on one track. It's like, he got 30 tracks getting aimed at him every day.
Y'all sit there and like, haha, he ain't got nobody to have his back. Haha, the West is united. That's da-da-da. And then when he finally gets somebody to, hey, let me join in. Like, y'all gonna talk shit.
And that was just for like, entertainment purposes as far as like,
it's the only way I'm gonna get daylight.
That's the only way, that's the only way we gonna be able to see. So this is the way we gonna do it right here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting on no stage together. Obviously, that shit is, you know, that's over with. So we gonna do it like this. And at the end of the day, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it would have looked as lopsided. It's like what I said in my videos, man. If you getting flocked by 10 dudes, okay? It don't matter if the dude lost. If he's still standing, if he's by himself and still standing and still knuckling up, at the end of the day, he's going to be looked at. He's going to have the W because it's like W him for still be, you know, he could be lumped up and everything. Mm-hmm. As long as he ain't knocked out and on the floor and he's still swinging and he holding his own, you're going to look like the 10 dudes is suckers. And you're going to look like the one dude is a real dude. Oh, if it was just one-on-one, it would have been different. Look at the way he's still standing. It took 10 of y'all and still couldn't drop him. Mm-hmm. That's how it looked. And that's what happened with this situation.
Yep.
Whether you thought Joey's bars were weak or not, which I don't think they were. I personally thought they got better. You know what I'm saying? Which like I said, you know, when after the rule is back, when he dropped them other two joints, I'm like, yo, you really going at them with this? You really think you're going to win with this?
And then he's surprised.
But then after, when he dropped the finals, it was like, oh, shit.
Now we talking.
Now there's some other level shit, but let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Like, and really, like, you know, niggas saying, like, you know, don't talk about the homie, you know what I'm saying, don't diss the West Coast. I think that was a Jay-Z line. That nigga,
I didn't even know that part, though. That's what had me mad.
Yeah, my Joey hit me like, bro, like, that nigga Problem just said too much East Coast dick licking on the thing. And then and the homie said he was the king of New York. I mean, I ain't forgot.
Yeah.
But see, nobody was tripping on that. Nobody in the East Coast was bugging on that. Nobody was tripping. Everybody was cool.
Yeah.
You didn't see a bunch of motherfuckers popping out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was trying to say is like, bro, people got too sensitive and then they feelings, and hey, y'all do what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, too many people got into it, and then too many people made these excuses. That's where my issue was, and that's why I was commenting back to people. I'm like, yo, y'all are making too many excuses. He gets loaded Lux, that's an excuse. Oh, well, other people came out. Yeah, after the battle was done. But how many people flocked Joey? Just from that one bar? That's when Joey came out on the Red Bull joint. Nah, he didn't come out on the Red. He ended up coming out, you know what I'm saying, and did his little thing, you know, his little 1-2s with those 2 other tracks. But then, you know, he on that Red Bull shit, he's like, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna go after the people that actually will make this shit hot. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he did. He's like, Daylight, known battle rapper from New York, we cool. And you know what I'm saying, Ray, we cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with I'm cool with TDE.
Yes.
So I'm cool with all of them. I'm cool with Dot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we can go back and forth. Especially after Ray came out the way he came out.
I know.
He's like, let's get it popping.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it took a couple tries, but you know what I'm saying? You just shuffle off a try. I ain't gonna lie, those first 2 joints. After that, you know, after the ruler's back, I wasn't jacking, bro. I couldn't even do it. We was trying to react. I'm like, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. He making us look bad right there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. I'm being real though. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah.
I wasn't jacking it. We tried to, and I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this. I ain't putting this out because I'm just gonna. I just can't. I just can't. It's bad.
Yes.
I couldn't get through the song. But the Red Bull,
shit, man, y'all got a little over there, man. I'm trying to turn my side up, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Even the Ruler's Back is a Jay-Z intro. Like it was all New York homage. So that wasn't his intention, but he wasn't oblivious to
how niggas was gonna receive it.
Yeah, he wasn't like
of course.
Dumb. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Even it's too much West Coast dick licking ain't even like dissing the West. It's more so he hating.
Yeah. Or not even that. Like he literally was just quote like he was paying homage to Jay-Z on the...
No, I understand that part. I'm talking about how other should have received it that didn't even catch that.
But and that's where we come in though, why? Because like a lot of these new that's why we're important. Like we're the big homies now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's important. Like I'm KRS too. Like it's important for us to bridge.
So now a lot of y'all, and I can understand that too, and I feel like maybe that's what it was too. I feel like there was a generational gap with some of the people that was watching my reaction, where they wasn't catching the references I was catching, and I was like, nah, it's to this, and like, no, it's to that, and I'm like, bro, y'all don't get it. Like a lot of y'all might not even get where he's saying he's KRS-2.
Yeah.
He's saying he's KRS-2 because KRS-1 is the professor. He is the one that breaks down, you know, he breaks down the whole culture for you. He knows everything, you know what I mean? He knows all of that. That's why he said he's KRS-2, you know, because obviously he ain't KRS-1. KRS-1's a lot older, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's deeply enrooted in, you know, the bridge is over. The bridge is over. I mean, y'all remember that. Like, that's my generation. I'm an older generation, so I know these things. And a lot of people will argue with me because, like I said, there was probably... I'm not mad at y'all. It's just a generational gap. I actually try to school y'all, but, you know, y'all too busy watching these young heads reactors that don't know nothing, that do Googles and stuff and don't catch a lot of the references. And I understand it. I'm not mad at y'all.
Yeah.
Because I get it. I understand. You know, they got millions of subs. We had 100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's like, to you guys, is like, yo, well, I'm going to listen to this dude. Mm-hmm. I'm going to listen to these other guys that, you know, are rapper reactors. And, hey, I get it. I understand. Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But not every football player becomes a coach. You know what I'm saying? Most of them don't. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to play football, but you can't coach it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Bridge the gap between, like, you need to know the roots of this. Like,
right there.
You probably did not, that was responding, didn't know that was a Jay-Z reference.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, if would have had more understanding and if would have tapped in instead of just jumping in, because what that turned into was like it pissed me off when it turned into West Coast versus Joey.
Yeah.
When it was not like bro, we just all a united front at the pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to tap in and be organized, like, and like let the fade be the fade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the homies got it. Like let the, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show for sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. And tap in, like.
And now I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear that Soul is a cornball. I don't want to hear Mac Wop is a cornball. Because that's what a lot of y'all motherfuckers that I could tell that you either young or just totally biased and oblivious to hip hop, because it's like you got two of the dudes that is they mad close to these people. Absol, you heard it at the beginning. He just got off the phone with Doc.
Yes.
Now he would know more. He would know more about Inside than we would. They didn't take it that way. They didn't look at it that way. You know, they understand the roots of this shit. They understand it's not like that. It wasn't a diss. It wasn't a slight. You know what I'm saying? But too many people got into their feelings and emotions.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you're younger, so I understand that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You know? And you was like, yo, well, I don't care. I feel like it was. And I told you what I felt. And I felt exactly what they're saying right now. That it wasn't like that. It really wasn't like that.
I get it, but I'm still offended.
Yeah, you offended.
Joey, still
Softies,
offended.
Softy. Get emotional, man. You can't get emotional. It's hip-hop, man.
Tap in, like, see what's really going on. Them tapped in. Ray tapped in. Light tapped, like what, you know, what's going, you know.
See, they do it.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You gotta tap in, like, so we can all be a united front. Because once it turned into that, every individual, we turned Joey into, he was Thanos.
Yeah. Y'all just made him look more like the.
Yeah, like and he is.
Yeah, for sure he is.
He did his stuff fresh off of the reading the reading table. Niggas fresh off of the power set.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I'm saying. I was telling niggas like, bro, that nigga back in the gym, man. Like I'm telling you, that's listen, that's a little third eye. That's a little bit of steam.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Joey got a stupid pen. Had to be prepared for all that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so. He just had to shake a little rust off, like, cause you see how he was powering up.
What did I say? What I say Joey was doing with his pen?
Yep.
Didn't I say that?
Yes, you did.
I said these same exact words. Now you can go back to every reaction I did.
No,
I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. I wish this got out to more people so y'all could check out my reaction, our reaction, and go compare it to other people's reactions. And this dude's telling you, and they're like, yep. And this dude is validating everything I said. Everything everybody came at me, he's validating it.
Yes.
He's validating it. He's validating it. Like I said, this shit was organized, it was orchestrated. This whole TDE thing, you know what I'm saying? This is just, they all know about this. Like they was talking to each other. You bugging. You missed me with that one. I could show you so many, and I don't want to put nobody on blast. You can go read the comments yourself.
Or even, like they said, like, you know, they made Joey look like Thanos, and you done said that. And people were thinking you were off the wall because, like, he's a winner, bro. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's gonna look like that when you got all these dudes coming at you, and you still, after the smoke settles, after the dust settles, I'm sorry, and you still standing, and you still got your hands up, and you still banging them off, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, bro, you gonna look like the winner, whether you are or not. But at the end of the day, he did win. I'm sorry. Let's go. He did his thing. But it probably would have looked different if it was just Daylight and Ray. It might not have looked the way it did.
And it wouldn't have been like so repetitive.
Yeah.
Because like everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have looked the way it did. The bars would have hit different if there wasn't so many people using the same shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was powering up.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Pun intended.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Rapper.
So like, and I had to make it very, very clear, like, shit, nigga, me and Doe got this shit tatted on us. We got the 4-7 tatted on us.
Yeah, I was trying to, like, tell that to, like, no, it's different with them, bro. Like, we really know these for real. It's like really different.
Come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these really like it's really family like that, and it was healthy. Like battling is healthy, and we were showing like this how you keep a friendly fade and keep it that way.
Yeah, for real.
But like it kind of like I feel like started jumping in, and then it's like, you feel me? It just got diluted.
Yeah, but he held his own nonetheless. Though at the end of it, you know, niggas trying to get in the mix, man. Niggas want
that's
themselves.
what I'm saying. Like I ain't never knocking no hustle.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you might want to tap in when you end up as a drone.
So, you know Akademiks on your motherfucking bumper, homie.
Oh, do I?
Come on. Let me hear you.
Tell learning Braille right now.
Yo,
he said I'm studying Braille right now. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. See, these are the type of motherfuckers I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that just, whatever. Yeah.
So what's your quarrels with that, man? You got this on your bumper, bro. We're gonna have to pack that out, man.
Listen, man, it's been I'm gonna keep it 190, bro. Like, he gotta do his job. Like, I think that's it. I think he doing. I want to think he like doing his job. That's just what he do. He just he clickbait, controversy or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, what he don't understand is where's like, in essence, bro, like I kind of was trolling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cut has, spoke on the homies real, you know what I mean? Like, and it is like that, like, bro, like, if I see, you know what I mean? It is like that, but at the same time, I was kind of trolling him. And a side of me thought he might have laughed at it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that nigga, how your immediate thought is, well, yeah, that's amazing, but your funeral not gonna be as big as Nipsey's. Like what? Like
he crazy.
You speaking on the dead homies, bro? Bro, I don't need that many people at my funeral. What are you talking about, bro? Like throw your hands up. Like what do Nick got to do with
the fade, nigga? Like
catch the fade, like. Bro, I said I'm gonna slap you. Like, why are you bringing the dead homies into this funerals? Like, dang. Like,
That's why I think like Akademiks, like, he went too far. Like, there's no reason. You don't speak on nobody's deads like that. I feel like he went too far. And I also do feel like he was intoxicated. I'm not trying to throw him no life raft or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, when you drinking, you just talk stupid.
Yeah, you do.
And I mean, like I said, Akademiks could be a better person, but I mean, he chooses to do what he does. So, hey, that's his shit. Ain't gonna knock it. He's entertaining in certain times, but when he start wilding out like that and crashing out like that, it's just like, bro, you going too far. I don't have to agree with everything somebody says, man, to like the content they do. Yeah. Not every time. Maybe I might catch you this time and it's entertaining. Next time it's like, bro, you went too far.
Yeah, that'd be boring if you liked everything that a person that you watch says. Well, it's healthy to have some debates, and it's healthy to.
It'd be boring if you agree with if you want to watch somebody that only has the same views as you. That's just, to me, it's like, how do you understand the world and how are you gonna get through the world when there's a lot of people that ain't gonna have the same views as you and have different views than you have and that feel just as strongly about their views that you do about yours. How you gonna navigate through the world?
Exactly.
You have to learn how other people process thoughts and why they think they do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
That's where it's like, and then you go on. I'm watching, and he's entertaining, right? But then I'm really paying attention though, because a nigga got kids now and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching him, paying attention. And he crashing out and he don't even he throwing up handicap placards and the Braille thing, bro, you
That's
disrespecting
the
whole.
The whole, whole thing.
You disrespecting the whole, suicide, that's really happening.
Yeah, he brazy. He really brazy for sure. That's that certain get crashed over, But
yeah, like, bro, like, you know, crazy. It's really on some God bless him, like, for real, like, you know what I mean? And now I really want to slap him.
So he wasn't even on
I really want to slap him, though. Like,
yeah,
like,
I feel you.
Like, you disrespect the whole community, man. It's a blessing I'm still walking, Mac. Like,
yeah, facts,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, for real, like, and I'm really legally blind, bro, but I can.
That's what's bugged out. I never knew that.
Yeah, you a fat ass. Yeah,
you know, man. You know. You know about this. Tell about the shepherd. Like, what you mean, man? Like, you know, like, come on, gang. Like, but I just don't like. He should have just stayed on me and said, okay, you gonna slap me? Okay, we'll see what happens. Boom. Like, but like when you start disrespecting whole communities that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people that are really handicapped, people that really are blind and got it, you know, like, people that really deal with, you know, suicidal thoughts. Like, that ain't even about me no more. You disrespecting the whole, you know what I'm saying? So that's sad, bro.
No, that's the only way you can receive that type shit is like, oh, that nigga really crazy. Like,
yeah, like it could be fun. Like it was funny up until that.
Yeah, he had me crying at certain points, but I'm like,
it was funny. Like, yeah, it's entertaining, but like, I'm like, oh no, he pulled out Braille. He pulled out Braille. Like, man, I'm gonna have to learn Braille. Like, oh man.
So all right, that's as far as I'm gonna go. Otherwise, it's gonna be a crazy long video. But it was just to get off some points that, listen, it was a friendly fade. It was something that was orchestrated amongst them. They were, you know, they spoke about it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't no disrespect. And, you know, I wanted to clear the air with that. Now, with the academic stuff, they even said it themselves. They watch him. They think it's funny. They think he's funny. Mm-hmm. They think he's funny. Now, when he goes too far, that's an issue.
Yeah.
You know, when you go too far, I mean, he even said, you know, you pray for him. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, yo, it's sad to see somebody, you know, drink themselves to that when you know they a lot smarter than that.
Yeah.
But it's one of them things, man. I'm sorry, damn. It's just one of them things, bro. Like, he is entertaining in certain areas. And in other areas, he gets disrespectful when he drinks too much.
Which we all can get that way.
You know. But, yeah, I want y'all to go check out those reactions, man, so y'all can see I ain't capping. Mm-hmm. And most of y'all probably did watch them. And some of y'all still will disagree. And like I said, I don't want to hear that shit because it goes against your narrative that Absol is whatever, because we got that too, you know, just because Absol broke it down for y'all. And I was breaking it down, what he was saying to y'all. Some of y'all just like don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear it. And he just said it. He got off the phone with Dot. Now you can look at it any way you want. That's fine. But at the end of the day, bro, you're just being knuckleheaded and delusional. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you heard him say it.
Yeah.
You heard him say it. This was all set up. This was all planned out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You other mother didn't know what was going on and jumped.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be that way.
We
didn't need y'all. Yeah, we didn't need y'all. That's why we said tap in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why we said tap in. Anyways, you guys give us your thoughts. Let us know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button.